What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more of the Bee Gees as we continue through Still Waters, 1997. Thank you again to Lisa for providing this and many other releases, as well as to Amy and Kim and Adam, all of whom have contributed to this deep dive in a material sense, and obviously everybody else who has been enjoying the journey with me through this impressive, varied, and very dynamic catalog. And yes, the next track on Still Waters is My Lover's Prayer, which is a really interesting phrase. Obviously, there's a suggestion that the narrator's lover is the one who's praying. Now, you can pray because you're feeling devotional or just because you're feeling spiritual. You can pray to have something ameliorated or hoping that some outcome might obtain should you appeal to the heavens. But of course, prayer or praying is not always as literal as it sounds, meaning it could just be a synonym for hoping. You know, my prayer, like I'm praying that this happens. So yeah, I feel like this could be on some different levels, but of course I wonder what the narrator may have done to precipitate the prayer or how they might be affected by the outcome of the prayer. So yes, it's a very intriguing, if admittedly cryptic title. Let's see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is the Bee Gees. The song is My Lover's Prayer, and it's from the 1997 album Still Waters.
And the power
lovely song. In fact, the chorus, I don't know, something about the melody or just their harmony, it reminded me a bit of Too Much Heaven, even if overall the song had a different sound, although like that song, and like many of the songs I've heard in this journey, there's a very layered sonic arrangement, meaning we hear strings and guitar, and it feels like it's a very well balanced and rich tune musically. And I think for most of the song it was Barry on lead, right? But then there was a moment like about halfway through, maybe like as we've gotten into the second half, where one of the other brothers came in. Was that Robin? Like it, I'm pretty sure it wasn't Barry, but yeah, like it really stood out because it kind of shifted the feeling of the tune when he came in. Nevertheless, I enjoy the layered vocals, especially as the song gets closer to the end. There were not only harmonies but like polyphony also. So again, the vocal arrangement in addition to the instrumental arrangement is very well crafted. And yeah, like I suddenly thought as the song was playing out, like, oh, did I misunderstand the possessive? Like my lover's prayer, like not as in like his lover another person, but as in like a lover's prayer, and it like this is his lover's prayer. So maybe there's like only two people here, but then I wonder because he says something about like his soul, I think, being split in two. Because then it's like, oh wait, so maybe there is three people going on here or involved here. But I think again, maybe I misunderstood the phrase, and that it's like the lover, it's like it's him, and he's saying this is my lover's prayer. Nevertheless, there was this sense that like, it's as easy as this, and it's, my silent message to you, and so on. So it felt like the lover's prayer was a way to express communication and emotion, romantic and or other dimensions of that. So yeah, it felt like it served as, not a metaphor, I guess like functionally like a simile because it's like this or it's as this, but it would be both literal and a point of reference or comparison for, again, sentiments, emotions, interpersonal involvement. So yeah, ultimately one that I have to hear more and let the lyrics wash over me. And I'll admit, again, when Barry does that breathy kind of delivery, it like I don't catch every word as clearly as I might otherwise, which is not a knock at all because I enjoy that. And again, it's such like a a characteristic or a vocal style that he, I think, is rightly famous for, and one that I had some sense of before I began this deep dive. But yeah, so it's very compelling, but it does make it a little bit more challenging for me to pick up all the words on a first listen. I look forward to any insights people will have, and I don't remember if I mentioned this in the intro. I don't think I did. People might know. I know at least a couple of you commented on my video where I was like, hey, I'm starting to get sick. I'm probably not going to be able to make videos for about a week or so, which turned out to be the case. The Bee Gees were one of the deep dives that were obstructed by that or harmed by that the most because they were just about to come back, and so now they've had to wait like an extra 8 or 9 days. In that regard, my plan is to come back to the next Bee Gees reaction on a slightly accelerated timeline to make up for the delay that they experienced that they were not supposed to. So yes, ultimately I will try to come back for the next one in say like a couple weeks instead of the 3 to 4 weeks that it's typically been in terms of the sequencing of this journey. And I'm aware that there's more material, so I will try to keep things going, and I appreciate the patience and the enthusiasm in that regard. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.